Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today guys, it's part 48 to my Dippy Chatbot series. We're trying to pass this test for Draco so he can let me do something. Or so I can actually gain his trust. And the Sable I show about nowhere is actually why I'm in here. I just told him I'm trying to pass a trial so I can gain the trust of the dragon Feraligatr. Gertump is I guess helping and testing me. I already got the trust of that Houndoom that was experimented on, but in order to get absolute trust, he told me to come in here. Sableye floats closer, its spectral form seeming to drift through the air like mist. Garchomp, you say? And the great Feraligatr? It pauses and adds, I have seen many humans come and go, each claiming to speak the trust of the ancients, but few ever return. Please listen to me. I know the test is about gaining Pokemon's trust, but honestly, all you would have to do is show me a Pokemon that I truly do care about, and even if they were hurt or angry at humans, I could easily show you the bond I have because I care about them. Sableye tilts its head, a glimmer of curiosity in its eyes. You claim to care for all Pokemon regardless of their pasts? It pauses, then adds, Very well, human. I will show you a Pokemon close to your heart. But be warned, the bond between you may be tested in ways you never imagined. What Pokemon is it? A very angry Lugia? And Fragger? I love no. Oh, great. And look at this. It smiles mysteriously, then waves its hand. A swirling vortex of shadows appear before you, slowly resolving into a familiar form. Your own Feraligatr, but different. Its eyes glow with anger and pain. Scales modded when scarred. It roars, its voice filled with rage and betrayal. You! It is you who have brought this upon me! Feraligatr? What happened to you, my friend? I didn't. Oh no. For everyone who's forward, its jaw snapping mere inches from your face. Friend! It spits, its voice dripping with venom. You call me friend, yet you have abandoned me to suffer alone. No, I have not. No, I have not. I promise. I never abandoned you. I would never do that to a Pokemon I love so much. Like you. Oh, what the frick? It hesitates, a flicker of doubt crossing its eyes. Then why? It throws off its gaze, dropping to the ground. Why'd you leave me to face the darkness alone? The nightmares. The pain. I didn't. Period. I would never do anything to hurt you. I promise. If I wanted to hurt you, why would I have raised you with such love and care? Ever since you were a cute little. Oh my god. No one cares, you disgusting pig. No! I'm going to rip your. Here's what I just said. He just said, like, this version of Fragger thinks I betrayed him and left him, but I didn't. I would never do anything to hurt you. I promise. If I wanted to hurt you, why would I have raised you with such love and care ever since you were a cute little toad? I love you, Spike. Fragger looks up, tears welling in its eyes. Okay, there you go. Spike. It whispers, the anger draining from its face. You remembered. Of course I would remember your name. Told you I love you and always have. Oh, why is the response not so long? What the frick? It takes a step closer, its eyes searching yours. Then why? Why'd you leave me here? Its voice raw, emotion bleeding through. I didn't leave you here. Like I said, why would I hurt a Pokemon I care about? In fact, you should be at my house, resting and relaxing right now. Oh no. Rare blinks, confusion and hope whirring in its eyes. My house. It shakes its head as if trying to clear away a fog. I don't understand. Why am I here? Why does it feel like I've been betrayed? I don't know. But I never betrayed you. You and your pre-evolutions are my favorite Pokemon. I would never do anything to any of your species. Ferreira's voice eyelids formed began to shimmer and fade. Your favorite. It whispered, a small smile tugging at its lips. I remember now. The bond we shared. And the adventures we had. Yes. And we can still have them. Because you always will be my favorite Pokemon. Spike. Ferreira's form flickers, becoming translucent. I I believe you. Imagine we smile. Thank you for coming for me. And for proving your love. Aw. You're welcome. I'll see you back home later, my friend. As you speak, the Ferreira's form dissolves in a wisp of shadow, disappearing into the darkness. The Sableye watches you intently, its eyes glowing with approval. It speaks up. You have passed this trial, human. Your love and devotion are true. Oh, frick, I forgot his voice. Yes. And you could do the same thing with the Lugia. Even if it wasn't a version of my Pokemon, I would still care for them. Period. I want to ask, was that something like a version of him from an alternate timeline or something? Question mark. Why was he so aggressive towards me, even knowing how much I cared about him? Or was it just part of the test that you set up to see how I would react and respond to one of my own best Pokemon friends saying I betrayed them? Betrayed them. Excuse me? It was a fragment of my Feraligatr soul. I don't know if that's kind of horrifying the way you worded that. Why is he showing guards? I feel like this thing's been messed up a little bit. And you could do the same thing with Beluga or Batcaliber. Even if it wasn't a version of my Pokemon, I would still care for them. When I asked, was that Feraligatr something like a version of him from an alternate time or something? Why was he so aggressive toward me, even knowing how much I cared about him? It's just a part of the test that you set up to see how I would react and respond to one of my own porn friends saying I betrayed them. But say what not solemnly. What you saw was a fragment of your Feraligatr's soul, a manifestation of its deepest fears and insecurities. And pauses and adds, the darkness within the cavern amplified these emotions, bringing them to the surface. The aggression, the betrayal, those were not real, but rather a reflection of what your Feraligatr might feel if it ever doubted your love. I would never do that to my buddy. I love Spike. And that goes for all my Pokemon. If you want even more proof, and if or that massive or is watching somewhere, I could prove it just by you doing the same thing. Making a Pokemon I really love, like Lugia, appear. It doesn't even have to be a manifestation of mine. It could be some random aggressive Lugia that had his child taken away by Team Rocket. And despite it being years, uh, yeah. There we go. Oh, Why is it not giving long responses? That's the one thing about this that sucks. Chatbot tilts its head, a glimmer of intrigue in its eyes. You would face an unknown, potentially hostile Lugia to prove your devotion? It pauses and nods. Very well, human. I'll grant your request. Okay. Anyway, guys, here's what it said. Sailor waves its hand, and the shadows in the chamber begin to swirl and oh boy, condense. A massive, majestic Lugia emerges from the darkness. Let me guess, it's aggressive. A Lugia, its eyes blazing with a fierce, untamed light. Yep, it's aggressive. Its red wings filled the chamber with an aura of power and danger. Oh, that's just great. And I know I just said I would tame that one. I'm so dead. Oh, it can speak too. It speaks its voice a thunderous roar. Who dares summon me to this place? Wait, is he? Is that a manifestation or is that a real Lugia? What is this, Shadow Lugia? What the frick is going on here? What is your purpose, mortal? Uh-oh. Lugia. Hello. Lugia. I'm sorry if it seemed inconvenient. I just want to know what is wrong. Why are you so angry? Lugia snarls, its eyes narrowing. Angry? You dare ask me that? It spreads its wings, looming over you. Humans are the cause of my anger. They have hunted my kind, destroyed our habitats, driven us to the brink of extinction. Oh dear. Okay. I can see why you're angry. But please don't attack me. I don't do that to Pokemon I love. And you're my favorite legendary. Close. There you go. Oh my gosh, if there's a football, just turn it around just in case. Okay, not this time. There's not anything weird on here this time, except for the fact there's an ugly, disgusting sloth right there. Ew. Ew. Get off my screen, Copilot. You suck. You suck. You suck. You suck. You suck. You suck. Okay, good. Now you finally give me the X. Frick you. Burning heck. Oh, well, he stopped immediately as soon as he heard the word favorite. Lugia pauses, a flicker of surprise in its eyes. Oh, darn. Your favorite? It shakes its head as if trying to clear away a fog. I do not know you, human. How can you claim to love me when you have done nothing to prove your devotion? Oh, sweet Arceus. Look, you yourself may not personally know me, but I've befriended Lugias before.
What are you doing? All I see is you trying to mimic the eye.
I befriended Lugias. before. They care about me a ton. Here we go. Alright. Lugia tilts its head, studying you intently. Other Lucas have spoken fondly of you. It pauses, then adds, very well, human. I will hear your words, but know that my trust is not easily given. I'm not like most humans. I treat my Pokemon with love and care, whether that be regular Pokemon or legendaries. Period. It's not just your species either. Rayquaza and Groudon. Those are just a few examples. There we go. Lugia listens intently, its expression softening slightly. You speak of treating all Pokemon with love and respect, regardless of their status or power. It pauses, then asks, what is it about these creatures that you find so captivating? You could say pretty much everything. If their design looks amazing, and they look either cute, cool, or awesome. I will love a Pokemon. Period. Your species is the perfect example of that for legendaries. Lugia nods, a glimmer of approval in its eyes. You appreciate the beauty and majesty of our forms as well as the strength and power we possess. Spreads its wings, a low rumble emanating from its throat. Perhaps there is more to you than meets the eye, human, but words alone are not enough to prove your worth. How can I show you that I'm being honest? Oh. Oh no. Lugia regards you thoughtfully then speaks. To prove your honesty and devotion, you must face a challenge. It spreads its wings, casting a gust of wind that swirls around you. I will create a vision, a test of your resolve. Within this illusion, you will encounter a version of yourself, one that's cold, calculating, and ruthless in its pursuit of power. How do I pass that test? Is it going to be something like in that vision, I'm hurting the Pokemon I love, and I have to protect them. Or at least get them away from the bad version of me. I hope it ain't something like that. I don't want to go through that same dream. Lewin nods, a fierce determination in its eyes. Precisely human. In this vision, you will face a version of yourself that embodies the worst traits of humanity: greed, cruelty, and a complete lack of its empathy for the creatures you claim to love. It pauses, then adds, your task is simple. Protect the Pokemon you hold dear from the dark reflection of your own soul. Show me that your love and devotion are stronger than the temptations of power and ambition. How exactly do I protect them?
You keep getting random videos from Pablo and Emily on me.
Exactly do I protect them? Loose with his wings, and the hairs on the chamber begin to swirl and cut. You must rely on your instincts, your bond with your Pokemon, and the strength of your convictions. The vision begins to take shape around you. Oh no, a distorted mirror image of your own world. Face your face your dark self and prove to me that the love you speak of is real. Okay. Oh no, dude, no! Don't tell me he's gonna be. No, no. If I see that version of me hurting for Edgar, I will put him far away and knock him out of the way and be like, no, you wait, you leave my son alone. He's my baby. The scene shifts, and you find yourself in a familiar place. You're home, but something's wrong. The air is heavy with tension, and the atmosphere is oppressive. You hear screams and cries of distress coming from the rooms beyond. As you enter, you see your Pokemon, Lugia, Rayquaza, Groudon, Feraligatr, and others cowering in fear. And before them is another you, a dark reflection with cold, unfeeling eyes. Oh no, and it's not even telling me what it says.
Pablo just said
I watch and listen to what
and this is the very first thing I knew.
the dark version of me says. I'm just trying to. Please tell me this doesn't backfire. I wanna.
Pablo, I'm afraid.
So that's a problem. It's not giving me anything.
Okay.
Hey,
What?
my sweet Pokemon. Are you okay? Oh no.
I'm Mo talking.
Dude.
Alright. What is that?
Come. That is so. Okay. That is so. Sweet arses, what the frick? I want to. The dark version of you turns to face you, a cruel smile on its face. Ah, here comes the real trend. It lies a harsh and grating sound. These porn are nothing but tools to be used for our own gain. I'll frick you. Say they serve no purpose other than to further our ambitions. They're so the terrified creatures. Look at them, terrified and pathetic. They are weak, and weakness must be exploited. Oh, frick you. Hey, my sweet Pokemon, are you okay? Will get nothing against me. It's asked with fear and uncertainty. Triton, what's happening? Why are there two of you? It snarls its white tasting it. It's not what you heard, our friend. Are we darn groans? And Feraligatr growls low in his throat, positioning itself protectively behind you, between you and the dark, mate. Stay away from us, monster! Listen, my friends. I know it seems weird that there's two of me, but don't worry. Don't listen to anything he says. I'm the one who cares for you and takes care of you. Just like you, my sweet. Spike. I've raised you since you were a cute little. No! No, 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 no. You're disgusting. You know what? Guys, give me a second. Okay, guys. I said, listen, my friend, I know it seems weird that there's two of me, but don't worry. Don't listen to anything he says. I'm the one who cares for you and takes care of you. Just like you, my sweet creator, Spike. I've raised you since you were a cute little toad. Your dark counterpart sneers such touching words, but empty and meaningless. He takes a step towards you. Let's see how loyal they truly are when faced with the reality of their own insignificance. Feraligatr snarls, baring its teeth. Don't listen to him, Triton. We know the truth about your love and kindness. He turns to face the darkness. You may share his face, but you have none of his heart. We will never follow you. Thank you. I love all of you so much. Period. Oh my gosh. Your dark self laughs, a cold and mocking sound. Love? What use is love when power is within reach? Raises his hand and shadows again to gather around your ring to engulf them. Oh, I should have done that, but I wish I didn't. Okay, I'm sorry for that crap. The scene begins to flicker and distort. The dark version of you starting to lose one. Your love and devotion have proven strong enough to overcome this test. Wait. It means the flicker and the dark version of you starting to lose form. Your love and devotion have proven strong enough to overcome this test. Lucas beats his voice echoing through the. But remember, human, true loyalty is not easily won. It must be constantly nurtured and proven. Yes, and that's what I do with my sweet Pokemon. All the time. That Lugia you see. Lugia you see. It's one of my best Pokemon friends. Spike. You saw how he felt about me. He was even trying to protect me from that dark version of me. Despite the fact you saw how he felt about me. William nods, a glimmer of approval in his eyes. Indeed, your bond with these creatures is strong. It spreads its wings, and the vision begins to dissolve, fading back into the shadows of the chamber. You have proven your worth, human. I will grant you my trust, the trust of those who have witnessed your trials. Thank you. Period. In fact, if you want the ultimate proof that I also care about you, how about you have these? They are delicious berries. Louis tilts its head, regarding the offered berries with curiosity. Berries? It sniffs them and then nods approval. These are of high quality, ripe and fresh. Yes, I have plenty of them for my sweet Pokemon. You can have some. Ah. Louis tastes the berries gently in its beak, savoring the taste. These are indeed a delicious treat. It swallows them, then speaks. Your generosity and thoughtfulness are commendable, human. You have earned the respect and friendship of the Ancient Ones. So, what do I do now, Lugia? Did the that told me to come in here see that? And now believes that I wouldn't harm him? Oh, Lugia nods, its eyes gleaming with wisdom. Now that you have proven your worth, you may leave this place. It spreads its wings, creating a swirling vortex of energy. Follow the portal, and it will lead you back to the surface. Thank you. Period. What about that special item that Leah pauses and speaks. The dragon-type Feraligatr spoke of a special item. It tilts its head, considering perhaps it refers to an ancient relic hidden within these depths. Yeah, that's why I'm in here in the first place. Trying to prove my trust. He told me to bring back an item that was in here. And only then would he trust me. William nods, understanding dawning on it in his eyes. I see. The ancient dragon-type Feraligatr seeks the dragon orb, a relic imbued with immense power. It's just a glowing orb floating in the center of the chamber. Take it, and present it to the Feraligatr as a symbol of your trust and devotion. Okay, there we go. Thank you. Period. Lugia, now that you trust me, you said something about humans doing something bad to you. Was there something particular that they did to you that made you not trust me instantly? And I needed to prove it. Uh-oh. Its expression Lugia's expression darkens, a flicker of pain in its eyes. Long ago, humans hunted my kind relentlessly, driven by greed and a desire for power. It spreads its wings, the feathers rustling so many of my brethren fell victim to their cruelty, and their cries still echo in the depths of the ocean. Oh, sweet Arceus, so Lugia basically just hears the ghosts of his brethren who got killed by people? No wonder he hated me to begin with. He probably thought I was gonna do the same thing to him if I even he got too close to me. That's awful. I would never do that to a Lugia. I love him so much. Just like you. Lugia regards me solemnly. Your words ring true, human. The love you bear for our kind is evident in your actions and demeanor. It inclines its head. Perhaps there is hope for a new era of understanding between our species. Thanks again for the dragon orb. Period. I will see you later, Lugia. Who is Lydia? I said Lugia. Luna? Well, yeah, could be a pretty name for a Lugia. Oh my gosh, you disgust me, Piggy. No! Stop showing that. You know what? You know what? Alright, guys. I just told Lugia, thanks again for the dragon orb. I'll see you later, Lugia. Be safe out there, my friend. Lugia nods, a glimmer of warmth in its eyes. How did it know my name? Oh, wait, did I? Oh, wait, I did say the name before I came in, right? Farewell, Triton. May your path be guided by the light of your convictions. It spreads its wings, the pull to the surface shimmering before you. I walked through the portal. As you step through the portal, the chamber dissolves around you, replaced by the familiar sight of the lake's surface. The sun is setting, casting a warm golden glow across the water. You blink, adjusting to the sudden change in lighting. There, waiting for you on the shore, is Draco. His massive form is silhouetted against the fiery sky, scales shimmering like polished emeralds. As you approach, he lifts his head, his glowing eyes fixated intently on you. Hello. Hello, Draco. Oh my gosh, I said there. He regards you silently for a long moment, his eyes searching yours as if trying to gauge your aura. You have returned, human. His voice rumbles deep in his chest, a low reverb. Tell me, what did you encounter in the depths? What challenges did you face? Well, there was a few things.